pains me to have to punish you. It really does. But you have to know your actions have consequences. Some not so pleasant.
If you're going to cut me off at the knees, Mom, just do it.
Did you learn that regrettable expression from your father? Okay. For starters, you won't be going on your senior class trip.
No, Mom, it's Cancun.
You already had your little tropical getaway when you decided to sneak off to the Dominican Republic with a married man.
I didn't sneak. I boarded a plane and left because I'm almost 19 and I get to do that.
Not while you're under my roof, you don't. Look at me. You're forcing me to act like this generic mother.
Probably because you know that it's arbitrary and unfair.
As your mother, I get to be that too. So while the kids, your friends, are in Cancun doing God knows whatever they're doing, you could stay here and think about what you did that you shouldn't have done.
Well, do I have a choice?
Nope.
Are we done?
Nope. And if you think for 1 minute that I don't know that you're trying to get rid of me before Ethan walks in here, you profoundly underestimate me, my friend. Let me ask you something. Are you trying to get Ethan killed? When he gets angry, he has a trigger response. Literally. Newsflash. He's really angry.
Because you jumped to the wrong conclusion. You told Dad that I was running off to marry Ethan. Of course he'd go ballistic.
You know, the thought of you marrying Ethan makes me want to go ballistic.
Honestly, Mom, the way that you and Dad are talking about him, it's like he's some gang-banging drug dealer or something. He's Ethan, remember? A guy that you actually like.
This isn't about whether we like him or not. This is about you running off to another country behind our backs, and he was married.
The whole point of the trip was to end Ethan's farce of a marriage.
You know what? We're not talking about this anymore. What you did is wrong. You're not going to get away with it. I don't care how old you are. You live under my roof. You're supported by your father and I. We make the rules. You follow them or else, okay? Oh, yeah, there's one more thing. You're not going on the Manhattan overnight trip with us.
I'm the one who picked out the plates.
I know. I'm sure they're going to be really good. Thanks. We'll give you a full report. I'm missing one. 6 o'clock. You're coming home every night at 6 o'clock.
6?
Mm-hmm.
How unfair are you? Dad literally gets away with murder, and I'm grounded because I supported a friend?
Do you think you're being fair to Ethan?
What do you mean?
You're putting him in a situation where he has to take care of you. It's awkward.
You don't know anything about us.
Honey, there is no us. I'm sure Ethan cares about you as a friend. Who wouldn't? But he's not going to cross that line. A, because he knows you're vulnerable. And B, because he wants to live. If you really care about him, I suggest you find yourself another more appropriate boyfriend.
Remember, I was 18 when I fell in love with you. And you are way more unsuitable than Ethan. Yeah, no one could change your mind about you. So, you know, Sonny, unfortunately, you love who you love.
Hi. I'm sorry if you're in the middle of something.
No.
Oh, come on in.
Please,
come on
listen,
in.
Actually, he's happy that he's not going to have to hear my unsolicited advice anymore. So, good luck, both of you.
Why do I need luck?
I just want to talk about, Kristina's summer.
That's why I need luck.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page as far as punishment, because she left the country with Ethan, and I don't want her seeing him anymore.
Done.
What does that mean, done?
I took care of it.
Yeah?
She's not going on her senior class trip. She really wanted to do that. She's not going to Manhattan with me and Molly on this theater overnight thing that we planned for months. She really, really wanted to do that. And she's got a curfew 6 o'clock every night. She's home for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
I think that's good punishment.
That's a start.
Sonny, let's talk about Ethan for a second.
Okay.
You know, if we force her to stay away from him, which we really can't do, we're just sort of begging her to defy us. It's just not a battle we're going to win.
So am I supposed to just put my hands up in the air and let my teenage daughter go out with a con man? That's not happening.
No. If you don't mind, this is kind of where you trip yourself up a little bit. When you say things like, I'm not going to let, people have free will, even teenagers. They do have free will. It makes our country great.
But you're too soft. You let her run circles around you. You're the mother. You know, I'm the dad. I tell her what to do, she's going to do it.
Oh, my God, I just don't know what to say. That's just so
wrong. You're such a Neanderthal. You really are.
Really?
You know, join us, please. Join us in the 21st century.
Okay. Right.
Okay, listen. You gotta have faith.
You gotta have faith.
That's right. You need to have a little faith because there are going to be things that she does that we just don't have any
But last
control
time we
over.
let Kristina run with love, she went to a guy who beat the hell out of her. You all right with that?
You're seriously asking me if
I'm
what are
just-
you-
I'm-
No, don't talk. Just listen for a second. Ethan is not Kiefer.
Okay, to you, Kiefer wasn't Kiefer until our daughter wound up in the hospital
You're going to
beat
insist
up.
on this. Let me ask you a question. So you think Ethan is going to beat up Kristina?
I don't know what Ethan's gonna do, but I'm not gonna sit around and find out at my daughter's expense. And I don't understand where all this like love for Ethan's coming from.
What?
Wait, last time I saw you had your bag in your mouth like this, and you were scared to death that they were gonna elope.
Oh, my God. I don't even know. I'm speechless. That I overreacted?
No,
when
that's
they
the
took off
right
together?
reaction. That's the appropriate reaction that a parent has when their daughter takes off with a married man who makes a living pouring drinks and scamming people. It's the reaction that I want to see more from you.
Oh!
That's the kind of reaction I want to
I'll
see.
make sure that I do that for you. I love when you get all superior about how people earn a living. I mean, it just never
Okay, so
fails
now
to
you're
amuse me.
deflecting because you're naive about the situation. But see, here's the thing. This crush that Kristina has on Ethan has to end, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm a man.
Oh.
No, listen to me. Kristina keeps pushing and pushing this relationship with Ethan. As a man, I don't care how platonic this relationship is, he will give in. And something's gonna happen. Do you want that?
No.
No. So stop letting her manipulate you into complacency. You are the mother, you tell her what you want, and that's done.
You are such a hypocrite.
Why?
Because Michael is living with an ex-stripper. And that gets your seal of approval?
It's different.
Really? How?
Because Michael's a boy.
And?
And nothing.
Oh, my God. I gotta go.
As long as we're clear on what I said.
Yeah, we're clear.